Hello, welcome to 3 Explorers Runes. My name is Jen. I am going to do some rune readings for you. I had several things going on as I started this video. The kitty cat is right beside me, and also I'm shuffling. So, because this time I'm using some cards. Today, what we're going to do is we are going to do questions about love. Everybody's got questions about love, whether you're in a relationship or not. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down 3 cards to begin with. Each of these is going to be answering bringing up a question that you have, problem, question, or concern about love. And you are going to look at these cards from the back, and you are going to decide which one of them has the answer that you need about your problem, question, or concern about love, or at least which is going to start the answer that you want. The cards are just basically going to set the stage. Each of these cards sets the stage for a particular problem, question, or concern that you may have about love. Feel into the cards, decide which one of them has the problem, question, or concern that you need an answer to, and I will put the timestamps in the description, and then I will turn the card. Anyway, you'll see what happens when you go to the timestamp. So I will see you at the reading, card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3 that you need. See you there. Hello, card number 1 people. So once again, this is going to be a reading about love. The card is going to show you the basic situation of a problem, question, or concern that you may have about love. After which, I'm going to pull some birch runes, and we are going to see what solution the runes suggest. So let's see. I'm not going to use reversals, just because I like the pretty pictures. No, because I'm not going to use reversals. That's my thingy today. So, for our situation is the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands it looks lovely, it's happy dancing. So I would say that the people who picked card number 1 are really looking to have this, because who wouldn't want to have this? This is something that you're seeking, is this harmony, this stable harmony and joy dancing with a partner. And this could be any arrangement of partner, because this is not limited to heterosexual. This is not limited to binary. This is everybody loves love. So whatever you're seeking in terms of your orientation, you're seeking this. So the question I would say would be, how do I find this? What can I do to bring this to me? So let us see what the runes have to say about that. Okay, so I'm going to lay down 5. We'll start with 5. I may add a couple. Don't know that you're going to like that, but ultimately it's good. So our central issue is your question, basically, how can I find this level of harmony? And the cat's playing with her toys, so you may hear a jingling sound. How can I find this level of harmony in my life? How can I bring this into my life, this beautiful harmony with a partner? I'm sure you can hear that, it's a scream. The main question in this is your own confidence, your own feelings of worth and wealth. Not only that they are tied in with this, because you feel like you want to have this, and you feel like this will actually contribute to your feelings of wealth and worth, but also this is what you already have. You already have a sense of what you're worth and your wealth. Now, leading up to this, you've had this narrowing of focus thing happening. You've really been focused on this. You've really it's been coming into your field of vision lately, where maybe you're like, other people have this, I don't have this, I want this so much, and blocking everything out. And it's really led you to the point where I'm good enough, I'm worth it, what the heck? So what will help, and this is where I'm going to throw down a couple more runes, because I don't think you're going to like this answer. What will actually help is patience. Nobody likes to hear that. But we have Ivaz. Ivaz is the rune of patience and slow growth. And that's really it. That's, you know, be patient. Be patient with yourself, be patient with the world, be patient with other people, and slowly grow and develop as well. And that's something that's going to happen as well. And what's going to help that is really being open. We have the blank rune, so be open and be patient. That's the rune's advice at this point. What doesn't help is you're sort of seeing this like a harvest, like as though, you know, you've put in all this work and why don't you have this yet? And also you're waiting for this surprise. It's like a lottery. It's like, this is not, you're not owed this. So this is going to be a problem, you know, like just like the lottery. You're not guaranteed to win the lottery. You're not owed it. You're not due. It's not something like that. And that can drag you down, especially if you have that attitude, if you sort of put yourself into that mind of, I am owed this. That can make you bitter. It can make you resentful. It can make you very, very angry and upset and not good. So this is going to tempt you, but please try not to let that happen, even though you do feel your own worth and you're sort of going, you know, I'm good. You are. Things, you know, things have to happen when they happen. It's not going to be, you know, you are worthy. It's just that things are, you know, things are going to happen when they do. You can't push the river on these things, but be open. Open yourself up, because it may happen with a surprise. It may be a surprise to you, and it may happen where, as the next step says, you have to get in touch with your own inner heart first. This is Laguz. It's the rune of emotion, intuition, water, heart. It's reversed, but it's reversed on the path line. And I'm going to see this as you need to get in touch with your own deepest heart and your own deepest emotions. Maybe even do some shadow work and get, you know, start to work on embracing and assimilating your negative side, like negative in terms of the you know, the side that you don't currently acknowledge, but that is totally you as well. Get whole with that, because that's really your next step at this point. Be patient, be open, and get in touch with your deepest heart and with your, you know, who you are, your deepest emotions and things. And that is the love advice from the runes. I hope you have a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, card number 2 people. So, questions about love. Problems, questions, or concerns about love. The card is going to show you what that problem, question, or concern is. And then I'm going to put some birch runes, and they are going to elaborate on that issue and also give you solutions and your next step. So let's see what it is. I'm not doing reversals, so if this is upside down, I'm going to flip it. And again, we have one. So that's neat. So we have Queen of Swords. This is the Robin Wood deck, and it's just so very beautiful. So I'm looking at it. It's like you're seeking, and you have an idea in mind of what you want, and you sort of are aware that it's idealistic, like it's not really something that you can find really. Everybody's fleshed out, everybody's whole and complete. Nobody's going to be this one idealistic thing that you have in mind while you seek, but you have this idea that you are seeking. It's for all its lightness, it's weighing you down because you feel like you can't find it and it's out there. So let's see what the runes have to say about it. So I'm going to start with 5 and we'll see from there. Yeah, so okay, and okay. So you feel like you're at the mercy of the elements with this. Like we have Hagalaz, which is the rune of the hailstorm, and there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of uncontrolled uncontrollables, and you feel like if you could just cut through that, then things would clear up and you'd be able to, but the elements are part of it, and the elements are even part of it in this. It's like, you know, the clouds, the sunlight breaking through the clouds. This is what you're hoping, the sunlight will break through the clouds and you will find this idealistic thing that you're seeking. However, leading up to this, we have Othala, which is home state, and I think this relates to your idea of what you want and what you are seeking. And even though it's not realistic as far as like, you know, everybody's going to have a mix of everything. Everybody is wonderful and terrible. And everybody's going to have that mix. And nobody's going to be absolutely perfect, your ideal perfectness. But this is where you're starting from. It's like, this is what I want. This is my home state. This is what will make me happy. And this is what will make me comfortable and grounded. And there's no reason why you can't have those things. Like, there's no reason why that's not out there. But here you are, you've taken this, and it's like, this is in your control because this is your fantasy of your idea. And this is where, as soon as you stepped into the real world, everything else flows in, like everything. And it's just like flying around you, and everything is just like crazy hailstorm chaos. And how are you going to sort that out? So what helps is we have Berkana. Berkana is the rune of the birch tree. It has to do with beginnings and birthings. I'm actually going to throw down a couple more because I was going to do that anyway, and now it's the time. So, so what's going to help is, okay, so the world is chaotic. We now acknowledge that. And so what helps is, this is a new beginning for you. You're stepping out. This is a new thing. It's you're birthing a new you, and this is basically, you know, you're having this yin identity of, we want to do this naturally. This is natural, and we want to do this naturally. What's going to help you, though, just knowing that you are just beginning on this, you're really just beginning. And what's going to help is, we have Sovilo, which is the sun. Tap into your source energy. What gives you, and there's the sun coming out anyway, what gives you the energy? Your source energy may vary, your Sovilo may vary, but this is actually what's going to nourish this new beginning, is tapping into your source energy. The whole thing about, you know, like attracts like. So if you are putting yourself into a vibe where you are feeling this home state and what you actually are hoping to keep around you, even as you move through the storm, beginning with this and having the, you know, tapping into your source energy as you do this beginning, this is going to continue to hopefully call to you. I mean, sometimes this doesn't work. Sometimes it actually calls the opposite, which is actually wanting to feed on it, and it's something you need to worry about. But right now you're just starting out into the chaos. Embrace the beginning, the fact that it is a beginning, and keep a good connection with your source energy, and that will help you. What doesn't help is you are going to doubt your worth, and you are going to really be concerned that this is going to exactly turn out the way that you want it to, and that's just not going to be the case. So if things don't work out exactly the way you want, you're going to be feeling like, well, no, then I'm not worthy. Yes, you are. That doesn't mean anything. That just means that life is chaotic and natural energies have their own time and place for things. So try not to let this drag you down. And try to be open. You know, things are beginning, and it's an organic beginning, birch tree. So it's something that, it's not something you can actually just program. This is something that is going to grow and develop naturally. And again, keep your source energy connected to, because that's what's going to feed this birch tree and make it continue to grow in a natural and good way. And what your next step on the path is, you are going to be, and this is not far from now, you are going to feel yourself very much more comfortable amidst humanity. We have Manas, which is the rune of humanity, and it does say that you are going to be meeting the rest of humanity with joy, and that's if you are basically, you know, keeping the light of your source energy nourishing you and your butterflies, and you know, to meet others in the world with joy and to be among them, and just sort of feeling, you know, comfortable as who you are in the world. And that is your next step, and that is your message from the runes about your question, problem, or concern about love. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, card number 3, people. So once again, these are questions, problems or concerns about love that you may have. I'm going to turn this card over. This is going to sort of illustrate what your problem, question, or concern about love is. I'm not going to use reversals, so if this goes turns over upside down, I'm going to turn it right the heck back, right side up. and let's see what your problem, question, or concern is about. Okay. So, Eight of Pentacles, he's working very hard, bit by bit, patiently on this. So this could either be, excuse me, this could either be about a relationship that you are in, that you are patiently working on, or this could be something that you've been working on for yourself, making things, making your surroundings and yourself better and better, basically improving to the point where you can actually get the love that you feel you need. So I'm going to lay down a few birch runes, and we're going to see what the message the runes have is about this question, problem, or concern about love. And I'm actually going to throw down the upper and lower lines as well right now, because I'm just going to do it later anyway, so let's get them all out as we speak. Oh, nice. Okay, that works. Right, so the central issue of this problem, question, and concern is sort of finding your place. It's a lot of this seems to be about sort of constructing your place in the world, as far as that, and where you can meet people, where you're happy with yourself and you can meet people in joy. Mana is the rune of humanity. What led up to this is there was a lot of chaos before. Everything was just very chaotic. We have Hailstorm rune. This is Hagalaz. Things just felt very, it's like ungrounded, flying around, uncontrolled, uncontrollables, chaos, just crazy. So this is why I think you started to put order to this. You started just basically looking around you and going, I'm going to put things in order. And you have been. And this is sort of helping you to feel good about yourself, and grounded and with a good foundation and improving every day. And this is where you're at now, where you're like, you're just going to keep working on this. This is something that, whether you're in a relationship and just continuing to make things better, or you're basically building the world around you, like your surroundings, working on that and working on yourself, to make things better and continue to bring order to this chaos that you have come from. So what helps here is we have Yira and we have Algiz. So if Yira is the rune of the year, it has to do with harvest and also time, how much time has passed and how much time there is to come, and things taking their own specific time. But I think what I'm really going to read this as, especially given this card, is seeing the fruits of your labors. The more you see the fruits of your labors, the more comfortable you are in the world with yourself in it and your place in it. So this is basically what's going to help you the most. As well, you have around you a lot of good, strong support and protection. This is Algiz. It's the rune of the elk or the moose, and it has to do with support and protection. You've actually, a lot of this is you. A lot of this is you have built up around you. So you've built up this support system around you. But you also have, good friends and family members, or people around you even, that are good support for you. And all of this is helping you to continue bringing out the fruits of your labors. The hard work is paying off and you're seeing it, and this is what's helping you the most. What doesn't help? We have Tivaz and we have Isa. So you're a bit of a workaholic. You're driven, and this can be, know when to take a breath, I think is what the runes are saying, is like this can drag you down if you are working towards a goal, but then you never stop working even when the goal could have happened. This is not going to help you. The Tivaz is Tears rune. Tears the rune of driving forward into battle, but also tending duties and responsibilities. And Isa is the rune of standstill and things being frozen. So if you get stuck in this workaholic state of I have to make things better, I have to constantly be working, that's, you're hardworking, you're admirable, but it's also going to keep you from seeing when you are getting the fruits of your labors and to be able to enjoy that. And so, when does it end? It doesn't, but know when to take a breath. You are a workaholic, we get this, and you have a lot of identity tied up with how hardworking you are and how you're constantly trying to, bring order to chaos. And again, that's admirable, but anything in the extreme is the extreme, and that's not going to help you. So if you are just working, you're not even taking your eyes off and looking at the beautiful day outside, then try to take a breath. Take a moment, take a breath, look outside, appreciate the fruits of your labors, appreciate how much you've accomplished, and spend some time being grateful for your support. And what this all will lead to is we have Fehu. Fehu is the rune of wealth and worth, and you're going to feel, you're going to have this step not long from now where you're just going to feel like, I'm always going to work. This is going to be one of those things where you're going to feel like this is not going to stop completely, but I do feel a lot more worthy in the world than I did when everything around me seemed to be chaos. So that is your answer to your question about love and your answer from the runes. And I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.